That's a huge log. You can walk on that easy. But on a day like today, if you fall, there's a very good chance that you will die. I think that's true.
Alright, so bears are something that we were really hoping to see while we were in these national parks. So while we were in Grand Teton, we had hoped to see one. So there were a bunch of cars all stopped up along the side of the road along kind of this opening, a clearing in the wilderness, and 2 days in a row the same bear with her cubs had come, and so they were expecting her to be coming back. And so all of these photographers, probably over a dozen photographers, were just sitting there with their fancy pants cameras all set up ready to get pictures of this bear. We waited for a couple hours until the sun started going down, and so we did not see any bears. So we sat there and waited for a couple hours and didn't see anything. Then the next day, so I looked over to the side of the road and I was like, oh look, it's a bear. And so we were gonna pull over, but the ranger was like, he went back into the trees, you probably won't see him. The next day in Yellowstone, we were driving along and traffic was stopped up once again, which is always a helpful hint when you're looking for wildlife. And saw some then, and Hayden was in the window close, and so he got to get some pictures as we drove past. So we finally did it. What you doing there, Hayden?
Oh, just cooking up some supper. Hanging out here in Grand Teton National Park. Turn that down so you can hear me a little better. Hanging out here in Grand Teton National Park, boiling some water for the hot chocolate we're gonna have here in a second. And then we're making some beer and cheese with beef and bacon. A little chunky soup, just having a good time here in the park. Getting ready to have a good night. It's actually 9 o'clock right now, so all of our meals have kind of got pushed back. But, you know, we're having a good time.
campsite in the backcountry. This time we're in Glacier National Park. It's beautiful out here, but unfortunately we forgot to bring a rope to hang our food so that we don't attract bears. So Hayden bravely decided to run back to the car. We're not too far from our car, but he left me with his pack and the bear spray, and we'll just hope that this all ends well. Hopefully talking into the camera right now is a good thing to not surprise a bear. So it's either sitting here talking into this camera or whistling a tune. So I'll get back to my whistling now, and I'll let you know once Hayden's back and we're back on the trail. It'll be a good thing indeed. Truly, I think that, you know, the likelihood of actually there being a bear nearby currently, not really that great, but it's just enough, and you know, you hear all the talks and all the signs and all the kind of can make a girl worry. But, you know, so far, so good. Keep you posted.
And he's coming around the last bit. He's making it. He's coming around. Oh, he's coming around. Oh, hey, oh. I got the rope. I'll go ahead and yell so you can hear me. The situation is that we're on our backcountry hike, and we are very close, like right across the stream. The problem is the stream. So it's just very dangerous. It was beautiful and awesome looking at it, but then seeing it and knowing that our campsite was across the other side seems like a bad idea. Let me take you over there. So the situation is, on a normal day, walking on a log like something like this, that's a huge log. You can walk on that easy. But on a day like today, if you fall, there's a very good chance that you will die. I think that's true. There's a very little, yeah, this is just not, I think I'm gonna make the good husband decision here and not go across. Yeah. All right, River of Death, we're heading out, and we'll see you later.
So, a couple good things. One of which is we saw a bear. Yes! Oh, yeah! Woo! And then, so I guess, thinking that we didn't actually make it to that other place.
He's asking. Go ahead.
There's some situation going on up here. That's all you need to know. Oh, they saw the bears. They must have saw the bears.
Do we want to actually tell them just because they
sure. Either way, let's tell these guys we saw the bears.
Do we need, like, or we can just talk to him?
So, back to what I was saying. We saw a bear, which is awesome. If we would have ended up crossing that bridge,
and camping at our campsite, we wouldn't have saw that bear. That was super close. Right there in the road, I got some incredible pictures of this bear. Boom. That's what we've been waiting for. We waited for like 2 hours the other day over at in Grand Teton looking for bears, and we were driving through Glacier here. Haven't seen basically any wildlife, but we saw a bear, saw a black bear, and it was awesome. So that's really exciting.
Yep.
What if your blessings come in raindrops? What if your blessings come through tears? What if 100 sleepless nights are what it takes to know He's near? I think we just had a little blessing in disguise.